Hey everyone, I'm Scott Stokely. I'm here at the Keyhole at the world famous Ogwood Disc Golf Course north of Nashville. And I'm going to be talking to you about a throwing technique that you've likely heard before and may even be doing, but there's a reasonable chance you're not doing it correctly. The technique I'm talking about is when you throw a backhand, reach back and pretend you're starting a lawnmower. Now, right off the bat, as far as disc golf throwing analogies goes, this is a good one. I wish I had written it myself. I didn't, but it's good. The idea is, number one, you're going to reach back straight, right? You're not going to curl your arm in round. You would never start a lawnmower from here, so reach back here. The second thing it has you do, it has you pull the disc in a straight line across your body. So these are both correct. That's what you want to do. There's a couple problems though with how it's taught. The first is I've seen it taught without actually saying where you should be pulling the cord across your body. I work with players on a near daily basis who pull the lawnmower cord across their stomachs and not across their chest. You need to start the lawnmower across your chest. If you are starting the lawnmower across your stomach, you are leaving 40, 60 or more feet on the course. It's huge. Now, the second problem is it's often taught to pull across the chest, but then it goes too far and it's taught in a weirdly specific manner. For example, you may have heard line up your index finger and pull it across your nipple, or put a fist under your chin and pull the disc right underneath your fist. The problem with these is we're all built differently. We have shoulder sockets that align differently. We have different shaped, or not shaped, but size pectoral muscles, different size chests. Our nipples are even in different locations, right? So there's no one specific place you can tell everybody to throw. You have to find what works for you. Now, I want to be clear. The whole idea that disc golf is all about figure out what works for you and do it is wrong, right? There is a correct way to throw. There's the correct mechanics. There's physics. You just need to take into account that there is some variations in body types. So you need to figure out what works for you. And here's an exercise I do. I've been doing this for years. It works perfectly. Drop the disc. Stand up and face the camera, or excuse me, the picture. Some of you will be watching this on a laptop, and you're going to have to use your imagination. All right. For starters, what we're going to do is you're going to start two different lawnmowers. Now, what I want you to do, take your feet, lock them in place. Waist, do not bend over. Both of these lawnmowers, you're going to start by pulling the cord parallel to the ground. The first one is going to be located on the back of a pickup truck around chest height. Reach back, chest height, don't bend over, feet remain stationary, and pull across your chest. You should feel that you have quite a bit of strength right about there. Now, I want you to try to start the second lawnmower. Now, the second lawnmower is located at stomach height. Now, you're still going to pull this cord parallel to the ground, but again, feet locked in place, don't bend over. Try to start down here. You should immediately feel that you're weaker down here. So the idea of this is I just want you to buy into the idea that you are weaker and stronger at different heights. All right. Now that we're on board with that, you need to figure out where you're going to pull the disc. Here's all you do. Go down to stomach height. Try to start the lawnmower. Keep it parallel to the ground. Don't bend over at the waist. Try to start down here. You're going to feel weak. Try it about an inch higher. A little bit stronger. A little bit stronger. A little bit stronger. A little bit stronger. At some point, you're strongest, weaker, and somewhere up there, it's just kind of silly. You could chart the strength of your lawnmower pull on a curve. You want to pull at the top of the curve where you're strongest. Figure out where you have the most power. That's where you're going to be pulling the disc from. Nearly every time. Extreme angles require some variations in that, but 90% of the throws are going to take place where you specifically are strongest. whatever angle that disc is at, when you're pulling across, your strongest point is your baseline for the angle the disc is going to fly. Then, to adjust angle, bend over a little at the waist, a little back at the waist, but always be pulling across your strongest point. So that's all you want to do. Start the lawnmower, just don't do it where you're weakest, and you'll have more power. Hey everyone, I'm now on Patreon. Click the link below. Not only keep the free content coming with tutorials, tips, podcasts, etc., but get a bunch of free stuff like live stream Q&As, copy of my book, voting on topics, behind the scenes, bunch of cool stuff. Click the link down below to join.